I'm wearing my Rolly by No Means t-shirt. Let's do this. So, Jeremy, I know you didn't ask, but this was just kind of the plan that I had when I made the video last week. The reason I had a beard last week was because my friend, my best friend, she had paint, and so we had the bright idea of painting a beard on my face. And I decided to keep it for the vlog, and yeah, and decided to ignore it until this video. So that was the plan. So, I have a couple things in my mind, but the biggest thing actually involves you, kind of. But you don't know about it yet. It's a very funny story involving me trying to text you. So, you told me to try to text you instead of Facebook message you. And I thought I had your right phone number because I had gotten it from when you wrote it in my journal when we were in Poland. But, I apparently had the wrong phone number. So I texted that number, thinking it was you, and I said something like, Amy here, just wanted to give you my number in case you didn't have it. I would read the messages too, but I deleted it because of the awkwardness of the situation. Anyways, so the person responds, and he says something along like, "Oh, Amy, great to hear from you. It was I can't remember all that he said. I really shouldn't have deleted it, but yeah, you'll figure out why later." So he said something about being part of the ASP, and that he would text me later. I didn't know what the heck he was talking about, and so I texted him back, "What?" He didn't respond. So a couple days later, I still thought it was your number because I just didn't know. And so I text, "Hi, how are you?" And he didn't respond. And then I texted you like 20 minutes later on Facebook, and you responded right away. So I'm like, oh, something must be wrong. So I checked the phone number. I'm like, the phone number is wrong. So I changed it, and so I thought that was the end of that. And I was like, okay, I have the right phone number now, and that's dealt with. But then a couple days ago, I got a text message from him that said, "Hey, sorry I didn't text back earlier. Can I have something to do? But can I pick you up at 4:30? I need a shower, and then I'll come pick you up." And so I texted him back and was like, "Okay, you apparently think I'm some other Amy. I had the wrong phone number, and I texted you, but I'm not the Amy who you think I am, unless you know me by some random chance." And he's like, "Oh," and then he takes me back, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were part of the ASP, and I still have no idea what that means." And I'm like, I don't even, and so I was telling him that, I said, "I don't know what the ASP even means." And he doesn't respond until today. So today, he sends me a message that says, ASP stands for Adult Service Provided. I think he meant provider, but who knows. And I didn't really think about what that meant. We'll see if you catch on quicker than I did. And so I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Do you know what that is?" I'm like, "No, not really." And then he just bypassed the topic. He's like, "So, am I interrupting work or school?" And I was like, "School." And he said, "College or high school?" And by then I was like, I should stop, but I'm just too curious. And so I said high school. And I said, "What about you? Work or school?" He said work. I've already done high school and college. And at this point I'm like, "You're probably an old man, aren't you?" And out of pure curiosity, because I'm a stupid idiot, I asked him male or female. And he says male. And then he says, "Are you from Modesto?" Which apparently is where he's from. And I said, "No, I live in Colorado." And this is the point where I showed this to one of my other friends. And she was reading it, and then when I saw her read the description of what ASP stands for, her face got this really, like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck?" And then I started thinking what it could have meant, and I realized, oh my gall. So I looked it up, and according to Wikipedia, the first definition is a service providing healthcare for adults, or the second definition was in or pertaining to the sex industry. So, I'm pretty sure this guy thought I was a prostitute slash phone sex operator or something. And when we realized that, me and my friend just look at each other and we just like die laughing just because of how awkward that situation was. Yeah, and even it was just I just don't even know what to think anymore. It just was so weird and like hilarious and awkward, and it's all because of you jerk. I'm just kidding. But so that was a funny story. So that's why I deleted the conversation. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna respond anymore to this guy. He's probably a creepy 40-something old man who's, yeah, you know. Yeah, it was just really strange. So, that was a very exciting thing. Like, I was actually really happy that happened, because, I wasn't gonna have much to talk about with this vlog. But that was very interesting. And, so thanks for that, Jeremy. And, I'll actually try to text you sometime with the right phone number. So, I think that will do for tonight. Thanks for watching, and if you want some more of this rolling with my Nomi action, please subscribe, and see you next time. Bye!